This is episode 228 of Look What Just Found. And I put out the pennies without realizing the whole record thing. So it's out. It's from the same bag as yesterday. And yesterday was such a great video, I thought I would do another. I'd like to say a special thanks to all of our members. Otis, Sandra, Eric, Shelia, Donald, and Ter. Because of you guys and girls, the channel's doing, I think we just hit 8,000 subscribers, and I'm starting to do more of the research on specifically on copper coins. So shout out to copper coins. They're easy enough to find online, and I guess that's the direction the channel is going to move, right? As I learn, right? And what do we have here? We got a diamond there. So we're positive 9 cents already, and I could tell we got copper and zinc, it appears, and a dime. All right, so this is what makes penny roll hunting interesting, and I think it's part of the success of the channel. (2015) Huh. Let me just, whoopsie. Let me check. First of all, let me get my image up on the screen. I know 2015 is one of them that has Dublin. Is it the reverse? No, it's the obverse. So what we want to know is what's this? That's probably dirt. Let me just look at it real quick under the loop. That's annoying. Yeah, I guess it is. All right, no doubling, not even machine doubling, or hub doubling, or tilted hub, or whatever you want to call it. And that's the progress. So this channel is a very good illustration of how, because I get a lot of questions every day. I get the same question: how much is this worth? I'm not remember the I'm not a computer that's waiting around to tell people how much something, but the value of something. Nobody did that for me, and I'm not trying to be sarcastic, but God helps those who help themselves. And there's one thing about giving someone a fishing pole to learn how to fish, and there's another thing with giving them the fish, right? It's two separate things. So my channel is the fishing pole. Okay. My members, oh wow, severe die. This has got to be one of the best die cracks I've ever seen. No, this is the best die crack I've ever found on a zinc. It's a 94, which you're looking for doubling on the reverse. I wonder if this die crack has something to do with it. Anyway, let me just finish my thought, and we'll check out that die crack and look for any doubling on the reverse. So this channel is, if you go to the beginning, you'll see somebody who doesn't know how to research, who doesn't understand vocabulary for errors and things of that nature. Tremendous die crack. This is the best one I've ever seen. Let me look for the doubling on the reverse. This is the best die crack I've ever found. Sorry, I don't mean ever seen, ever found. Tremendous, tremendous die crack. Wow. Let me look at the obverse also. So on the front, there's nothing going on whatsoever on the front of this. Right. So for example, just, so die crack, right? Understanding the terminology, right? And there's a difference between a die crack and a die bulge. And a die spike is kind of like a die crack, but it usually comes from the rim. So I didn't know these things 8 months ago, 9 months ago, 10 months ago. I'm gonna get a little closer. Wow. All right, so let's look for the thumbnail. I wouldn't be surprised if this is the best. Here we go. Maybe right there. How about without the light? Yeah, it's a little bit more contrasty without the light, right? Almost looks like it bent the penny. What a beauty. I didn't know these terms 8, 9, 10 months ago. I mean, obviously I knew there's certain things that are just obvious, right? If you see two letters, for example, in the W, and there's certain things you could pick up very quickly, like repunch mint marks, but all the other stuff takes months and months, years, maybe a lifetime of, and some of our members have spent many, many years learning about coin errors, penny errors, no white AM, and this is our first copper, I think so. Beautiful 72. And they share that knowledge with me, and I get to pass that on to you. And there's in the description below, there's plenty of resources. I put a lot of time into. Here, let me show you. For those who don't know and who are still here at 7 minutes, I'm going to go to my channel very quickly. It's right there under the video. I'm assuming a lot of people don't look. But right here, and you could just click on it. Well, that's Patreon. This is if you want to know what a coin is worth, if you want to know about the different varieties of 1982s, my thoughts on penny versus cent, all of our members. These are the 6 members we have. These are some references. Conacher Online, error reference, usmint.gov. And then, of course, you want to email me. So there's plenty of references, tools for the beginner to start off with on the channel, like I did. But to ask me to do the work for you, you shouldn't do that because it's not helpful. It's not helpful to you. And all I do is copy and paste the my channel's video. Oh, we gotta look at that. We gotta look at that. It looks like it could be dirt. I wish it was Dublin. It is dirt. Yeah. Man, it's dirt. I'm not gonna get into that. So the channel isn't. Oh, what a misaligned die, but I could feel it in my hand. The strike is super duper strike. I'm gonna weigh this one. Really, it just feels so odd. I don't weigh them all because, again, the video would be so long if I did. $254. Okay, so within, it's the right weight. Right? Nothing special there. Anyway, so obviously as the channel grows larger and larger, there's going to be more and more people, more and more comments, you know, and I want to get to everybody. But so the things that are not helpful, are starting to surface more and more. 82. This is a kappa. Kappa. It's a kappa. Large date. And for example, how much is this worth? I'm not telling anybody how much something's worth. Don't do that. Look, watch my videos and learn. I'm not going to take that experience away from anybody. 97D. That's cheating. Don't cheat. Double ear, what we're looking for. I have to look at this under the loop. And it's a 97P with the double ear, but regardless, I'm going to look at it. What a surface. You see all those lines? Huh. Yeah. All right. I'm not going to look at the loop. Forget about it. It's not even the P. 1978 misaligned die. It's a nice misaligned die. So, if you watch my videos, you will learn how to about how much something's worth. And anyway, I have a specific video on it. So if you're here to learn, then learn. If you're here to ask questions about, for me to do the work for you, this is not the channel for you. And with that said, and spamming, right? So lately, we've had some spammers, and I'll just put out a quick disclaimer in this video for anybody who watches it. Spamming, I don't know what the exact definition of spamming is. Probably more than one. That's a nice wire rim. The spamming is when you're just leaving too many messages. It's very distracting. It's very time consuming, and it really takes away from the other people who are leaving thoughtful comments. Who are taking their time and they're thinking, and then all of a sudden there's 10 comments from the same person about nonsense. All right, I'm just gonna put it out there like that. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. And that's, to me, that's inappropriate. It's spam, and I don't want it here on the channel. So I'm making little videos like this. I'm gonna add stuff like that to the video, because I don't want people to say, "Oh, I didn't know, man. I didn't know I couldn't spam your channel." And that, which is not cool. You know what I mean? It really verges on disrespect, to be honest with you. And it's definitely a disrespect to my members who are taking their time out with thoughtful comments, and then all of a sudden, and it gets lost, right? Their comments become lost, and the other people spam, and I don't like that. Oh, this is a beauty. I might put this one to the side. It's just very beautiful. So you're gonna get muted if you do stuff like that. So I'm just letting you know, if you're gonna spam the channel, you're gonna get muted. Okay. Now, person might say, "Hey, that was an honest mistake. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do that." If you're sorry about spamming, send me a message to my email. My email is in the description below. LookWhatJesFound@gmail.com. And if you promise never to do it again, I will unhide you, right? I will unhide you. And that's it. That's simple. Obviously, if you do it again, you'll be hidden forever. But people don't, and it's very, like I said, it's very distracting. Don't do it. And look, I'm over here talking about it when I should be talking about other things like pennies. But I want to put that out there because, like I said, we just hit 8,000. We're going to hit 10,000 subscribers by the end of the year. Looking for the wide AM. No wide AM. And, I'm putting a lot more work into the channel, right? I'm starting to research. It took me. Oh, forget about it. The 3 episodes prior to this, right? Episode prior to the one prior to this, episode part 1, 2, and 3, episode 22, 25, 26, 27. That one penny roll between the 3 parts, right? If you want to see which ones I'm talking about, I'll show you very quickly. You can find it in the channel. These 3 parts right there. Between making the whole production, you're talking about, probably I started at 7 in the morning and I finished, with breaks and doing other things at the shorts, probably I stopped about 8, 9 o'clock at night. So we're talking about probably about 6 hours or 7 hours of energy or work. And I'm basically the governor of the channel. So if people are gonna do things that are distracting from, found ourselves a dime. That was cool. From the channel, like, then you're gonna get hidden. It's not fair, first of all, to my members who are paying for content, right? And it's not fair to the subscribers who are waiting every day for another episode. Okay? It's not fair that they have to go look through spam before they read an intelligent or thoughtful comment. So I'm not trying not to belabor this wide AM, no wide AM, but I want to be clear, And again, it's the minority of people doing that. Very few people are doing it. Out of the thousands and thousands of subscribers, and soon to be millions of views, right? I think we're at like 1.6, 1.7 million views. We're talking about a drop in the bucket. But you ever heard the expression, the fly in the ointment? Okay. One bad apple spoils the bunch. I mean, there's a reason for those sayings. And if you're the bad, and really think about it, this is something to reflect on. This channel is about community, education, learning, a skilled hobby. This hobby is a super skilled that some people make a living on. And a lot of people are coming here now for my content. Not that I'm some, numismatist or coin genius, but I'm really trying to learn about pennies and penny errors. I'm putting a lot of work into it. And to come here and be the fly in the ointment, do you want to be that person? Do you want to be the bad apple? Do you want to be the fly in the oil? Ask yourself that. And if the answer is yeah, that you like chaos, um, and drama, then you need to go someplace else. Bottom line. So I really felt after what happened over the past few days, I really felt necessary for me to add that into the video. I don't want to put a disclaimer. Maybe I will. You know what? Maybe I should put it as a disclaimer. Spammers will get hidden. I don't know. That's too negative. You know, I really don't want to be about that, to be honest with you. This is a beautiful 1970. So let's get back. Let me get off of that. I just thought it was important to make that announcement. All right. And at this point, our most significant penny we found is the die crack. Look how the column is moved over. You see that? It's got to be hit with something. Yeah, it's post mint damage. What year is this? 71. Okay. So this is a pretty average penny roll so far. Not as nice as the one from yesterday. Yesterday we found a bunch of the 60s. The 60s appear to be where a lot of errors are documented and referenced. $19.97. We're looking for the double ear. Yeah, every once in a while I have to make a video like this and talk about and listen. Do you know? And my wife is on. You know, she watches YouTube a lot. A lot of like girl stuff. You know, whatever she watches, and that's pretty cool. That's a really nice machine doubling. What year is this? 91. And oh, it has the circle too. Crimp roll. And you know, she told me, you know, because I tell her about some of the stuff I see on the channel, and she told me that some of the girls who make videos that they get absolutely traumatized. I guess because they have. I guess if you have like millions of you're like a big content creator and you have like millions of subscribers. I don't know, man. Why even bother with the comments at that point? Man, I don't even know how you would even look into the comments. I'm looking at this hub doubling on the O, which is pretty common. It's just that this one's pretty nice. Oh yeah, you can see it above the U also. So let me see if I can put the light on. Yeah. It's really nice. And also, like I said, above the U. Hub doubling or machine doubling, whatever you want to call it. Still pretty cool. Not valuable, not worth anything, but just something to pay attention to. If it was when they're more pronounced and excuse, whoa, where did that come from? I think that's the first time I've ever sneezed. That we're getting a change in weather right now. Or we went from really hot to it got a little cooler. That's the first time I ever sneezed on this channel in thousands and thousands of videos. That's the first time I've ever sneezed. God bless you. Thank you. 2005. Yeah, she told me some of them get like absolutely traumatized by the people who leave nasty comments, which of course is super duper sad. They're trying to make people happy, and then there's people out there trying to rain on their parade or stir up drama. Anyway, this channel is small by comparison, so hiding up, blocking someone every here and there, it's not a big deal for me. Very simple, and that's it. It's a quick fix, a very very quick fix, and if I block you and you're apologetic, you said something nasty and you want to apologize, let me know, and you want to be unblocked, just let me know. I'll unblock you, no problem, no problemo, man. So not a horrible role. I'm gonna say this is like, I hate to even 92. We're looking for the close AM. No, not a horrible role. I'm gonna say like an average roll. We got 69. It's a weak floating roof, weak FG. What a strong strike, though, huh? Okay, we'll put that into the fine category. We got a fine. We have one AU. This is the only AU we got today. We didn't even get a mint state penny. We got an AU. We got one at least. So the find of the day is the die crack. Now, let's end it. Now, for everybody who stood here for the half hour up to this point and listened to my rant, right? Everyone else who checked out, they're going to miss this, because now I'm going to do a price research, right? So I said before, I'm not going to do the work for anybody, but this is my penny, right? So of course I'm going to do the work, and from my work, you can learn. From my work, that's the point of the channel. I put in the work so you don't have to work as hard, right? So if someone gives you a fishing pole, you didn't have to go and buy the fishing pole, right? So they helped you out. They gave you a fishing pole. Then they showed you how to fish so you could feed your family, you could feed your community, right? So this is a fishing pole. Now let's find out. So we got a pretty nice die crack. It is a zinc penny. So let's put in on eBay. Let's look for sold. All right, so all right, let me see. Let me see. I'm going to do this. All right. I'm going to go through the whole. No, I'm not going to do it that way. Hold on. I'm going to do it this way. All right. So, you know what? I want to do this the right way. I really want to. I want to give a. I mean, I have the tutorial ready, right? So, but I don't mind doing it. I want to know what is a good die crack worth, right? So let's go to my eBay channel. Look what Jess found on YouTube. And okay, so here we go. Let me see. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go in close, right? So I can go up. I'm gonna raise this up a little bit. All right. All right. So over on the right side, it says advanced. All right, so we're going to click advanced. Okay. Now in advanced, this is what you see in advanced, right? All right. You go up a little bit. Something I want to check out real quick. All right, here's advanced, right? So we're going to put in die crack. Penny. Die crack penny. Let's put reverse. Let's see if we can see anything that says reverse. We want to look at sold, right? All right. Okay, let me just check something out. Search. All right. Now, it's in green, right? So that means sold within 90 days. I mean, that's a nice looking penny. It is this is, so I really don't want to look at auctions. Let's just look at buy it nows. This is recent. Well, look, here's a 95. I'm trying to find a die crack. I mean, it's sold for $7. Wow. No, this isn't a die crack. This is a double die. That's nice. That's a nice double die for 95. I mean, is it machine doubling? It might be. Does he have it? He has it in a... Wow, the whole thing is like machine double. That's really nice. That's why it sold so fast. All right, but we're looking for a die crack. Okay, here goes a good one. Oh, there's 5 of them. Okay, so we'll just divide it by 5, I guess. It's got 5 2023 Ps with die cracks, all in the same. They're probably all from the same hammer, I guess. Well, anvil. They're all very similar. He sold them for whatever, $20. So about $5 a piece. I think that's the direction I was leaning in. So let's go back to ours and see how ours compares. So the one on the screen had some die cracking right here, nice and evident, very beautiful. It was a 2023, so it's very nice condition. Condition of this penny is nice. It's a 94. This one goes through the whole pennies. Yeah, I'm gonna put $5 on this. I'll make this into a $5 penny. You know, is it, you know, $3 plus $5 ship, whatever. You know, I'm just trying to ballpark it. It's a nice condition penny. It's an AU something. The die crack goes through the whole penny. So that is how, for those who are still here, most of you know that already, but for those of you who don't, that's how you research what you know, a ballpark price of a coin. So this will go into a flip. That's the only one. I'm not going to put it into the flip now because I have to do my shorts. But that will go into a flip, and I'll put it into a box. I keep boxes like from $1 to $5, $5 to 20, and this will go into the $1 to $5 or maybe the $5 to $20 box of coins that I keep. All right. So thank you. God bless. Please click like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one, which will be episode what? This is episode 229. I'll see you in episode 230.